This is Amani with Build Brothers, starting my digital inspection for a realtor. Today I'm inspecting a concrete tile roof here in the Rancho Penasquitos area, and this home was built in 1987. And for these digital inspections, we always like to start underneath the eaves just to get an idea of the general condition of the wood. And the eaves consist of, we have the fascia board, we have the rafter tails, and then we have the starter boards. And it looks like we have a shadow board on top of this fascia as well. So starting underneath the eaves, I'm not seeing any major signs of termite damage or wood rot, which is a good sign. And the same is consistent along the eaves on the first story. But one thing I did notice though, is there's no drip edge installed. Drip edge is that metal flashing that which is something we typically install when a roof is replaced to help protect the wood from any water damage. And then same thing with the bird stop. So this is interesting. We do have bird stop, but we don't have any drip edge. So on tile roofs, the most important part is always going to be the underlayment. And that's what actually keeps the water from getting under to the wood decking. So taking a look at it, this underlayment appears to be original. It's very soft and is breaking apart at the end very easily, which means it's very worn out. And I also noticed the type of fasteners used. Instead of the newer plastic caps that we use today, this roof has older metal nail caps, which are not really ideal for this kind of system and are typically only used on other roofing materials. Looking at the penetrations, these are actually look like they have been updated with proper metal flashing, which is a good sign. It looks like it was part of a past tune-up. Along the valleys where water flows the most, these tiles are too close together, which can block proper water flow and cause debris to build up. And this can easily lead to leaks over time. Moving on to the back. Whoa. There's also a solar system installed and appears to be done properly using tile hook mounts, which is another positive. But overall, this roof appears to be original with some repairs done in the past, but the most important part is the underlayment, which is really worn out due to age. And one more thing I didn't touch on is exhaust ventilation. We don't have any exhaust ventilation to allow that hot air to escape, which typically goes along the ridge line. I don't see any examples nearby. Oh, actually right here. And these neighbors actually have low profile Hagen vents, so that is a good example to show what it looks like. However, because of the overall condition, my professional recommendation would be to replace this roof and do what we call a lift and tile, or lift and reset on the tile. And we would remove the old underlayment, address any rotten wood that needs to get replaced, and then reinstall those tiles in their proper placement. And then same thing with the solar. We are licensed and certified to remove and reinstall the solar panels. So we'll get those stored on site, update the racking if needed, and then get those installed. Thank you.